Hi, I'm Richard Johnson, co-founder and partner with Ascent Employment Law. Thanks for joining me today. I want to talk to you a little bit about Section 13 of the Human Rights Code and the duty to accommodate. What is it? Well, under Section 13 of the Human Rights Code, it's illegal to discriminate against individuals on the basis of a whole host of things, including indigenous identity, sex, gender identity or expression, mental or physical disability, age. That's just to name a few. When you go to your employer and you raise a medical issue and you want to receive time off or you need to have a change in your duties, that's called accommodation. And employers have a duty to accommodate to the point of undue hardship. Also, if an employer senses that there might be an issue that would require the duty to accommodate, they have a duty to inquire. They have a duty to come to the employee and ask questions without being intrusive, to figure out how they can accommodate. If you need time off, if you need restrictions, to the point of undue hardship where it's very, very, very difficult for the employer to do those things, that's a right under our Human Rights Code. But accommodation is a two-way street. Employees also have duties under that process. You have a duty to provide medical documentation to support that it's a medically related either absence or restriction that you need. Also, it's important that employers know that where an employee is under an insurance plan like short-term disability or long-term disability, that's a parallel and separate process with its own communications than the duty to accommodate, which is really just between the employer and the employee. So as much as there may be information traveling in both of those processes, they're separate and independent. Both parties to the accommodation process have rights, and this is a very important idea in employment law to be aware of. But those are just the nuts and bolts. I'd love to talk to you more about this issue. If you be in touch, I'd love to be of service. Thanks so much.